Hi, my name's Emily Gibson, and I want to talk to you today about how CBD and hemp oil can help inside of your body. First of all, I want to talk about how it is not going to get you high. This was the biggest question that I have for myself, and it's the biggest question that I still get from others. When I first was looking into hemp and CBD oil about 2 years ago, this was the thing that for me, I was most uneducated about. I remembered seeing a hemp plant thinking, that looks like marijuana, I don't want anything to do with it. And it was very uneducated of me because I didn't look into it. I didn't learn about it to understand that it was not a drug. So first of all, something that's really exciting for you to know is that the way that hemp oil and CBD oil is produced in the United States, it is legal in all 50 states. So this is not something that is illegal. This is not something that is going to get you in trouble with the law. And no matter what your religious beliefs are, this is not something that is going to interfere with any sort of moral standards that you live by if you abstain from drugs and alcohol. This was a huge concern of mine, so it's really important for you to understand that, because it was important for me when I was looking into deciding if this was something I wanted to put inside of my body. So just in review, there is the hemp plant and there is the marijuana plant. The hemp plant is going to have 0.03 of THC in it. That is going to have zero psychoactive effects inside of your body. You will not get a high from it. It is not a drug, and you are not going to be breaking the law. The marijuana plant, which is a completely different breed, is something that will give you a high. It has those psychoactive effects to give you a high. It is a drug, and it is illegal on the federal level. Okay, different states have different laws, but on a federal level, it is illegal. So the hemp plant is a breed, but it is not the same thing as the marijuana plant. Okay, everyone's with me on that. Hemp plant, good, legal, safe, no high, zero psychoactive effects. You are not going to get a high from it. 0.03 of it is going to be in there because it is a breed of the marijuana plant, but you will not get a high. It is legal. You are okay to take it. All right, so there are lots of different kinds of hemp plants and CBD oils, and there's hemp oil and CBD oil and hemp. And so what's the difference between all of these things? First of all, CBD is just a piece of the hemp plant. So they're extracting one piece of it, and it's the CBD that they're extracting out. It's a small percentage of the plant. So if you're looking at an oil that says it's a CBD oil and that's all that's in it, you're not going to be getting as many effects as if you were to have a CBD hemp oil that is a full spectrum. Now, the full spectrum is what I have been using for the last 2 months, and it is what I am so passionate about and what has helped me with my health so significantly. So when you see a full spectrum hemp, that's even better than a normal hemp oil or a CBD oil, because it has the CBD, it has CBG, it has the cannabinoids, it has the terpenes, it has the flavonoids, it has all of the things that are going to help your body in all of these different ways. So how do they help your body, right? Like, this is the big question. Once you are comfortable with, okay, it's safe, okay, it's legal, okay, I won't get a high, then what you want to know is, how is it going to help me? What is it going to do inside of my body? And that's what I'm so excited to tell you about today. So first of all, at the end of the 90s, they found out that we have a system in our bodies that's just like our circulatory system, our lymphatic system, all of our systems in our body, right? Except this system is called an endocannabinoid system. And when these cannabinoids from the full spectrum hemp plant, not the marijuana plant, right? We're not talking about the marijuana plant. We're talking about the full spectrum hemp plant. And they are actually going to bind your receptors, and that is going to cause an effect in your body of homeostasis, of healing. And there's all sorts of receptors inside of your body. There's a ton of concentrated receptors inside of your brain. There are some inside of your reproductive organs, inside of your intestinal tract. This is why it's so exciting for people who are really catching on to the idea of why hemp and CBD oil has so many healing qualities. And that's really what I've been looking at over the last 2 years. And as I've researched it and learned from friends about this, I have become more knowledgeable about why this is something that my body needs and why I want it and why I'm so excited about it. So as I've looked into this, the first company that I ever tried will probably be the last company that I ever try, because it's the company that I represent, and I'm so grateful that that's where I started. There's so much that I love about their oil and that it's done for me. So I really want to focus on just one of the things that is in it. Because regardless of whatever hemp oil you're using or CBD oil that you're using, this one is so special because of this. So it has MTCs in it. And if you look on the back of a bottle, or sorry, MCT, MCTs in it, and it's derived from coconuts. So what is that? Like, what is an MTC? Because I had to do all the research on this to figure it out. It's basically something that is going to be a carrier, right? An oil is like a carrier. So it's basically going to be a carrier to make sure that you are absorbing all of the healing properties of the oil. And MCTs are really, really great because they have some things that they may help to do. So for example, MCT oil from coconut may help to promote healthy weight loss. It may help to be an instant source of energy that can be used as fuel for your brain. So MCTs, the multiple chain triglycerides, that's what that stands for. They travel straight from your gut to your liver. They don't require to be broken down by bile. So since MTCs easily enter the cells without being broken down, they can be used as an immediate source of energy. So this is huge for athletes especially, right? Because if they're going to use something like a product like a hemp oil or a CBD that has MCTs in it, they can use it right before their workout, and it's going to may help to unlock the burning of fat instead of carbohydrates. So it's going to help them have more energy, faster energy in the gym, especially. It's great for people who are on keto because it can be converted into ketones in the liver. These ketones can pass through blood-brain barrier, so it's making them more convenient source of energy for our brain cells. Also, MCT oil may reduce lactic acid buildup in athletes, so that is huge because it helps you to use fat for energy, use fat before carbs. This is so huge and exciting, right? MCTs could help manage certain seizure things. Again, these are not proven things. This is not the research. I'm just saying that MCT oil may be linked to these things. So that's really important to understand. Other things is MCTs contain powerful fatty acids, and that can help fight yeast and bacterial growth. MCTs may reduce the risk of factors for heart disease, such as weight loss and cholesterol and all of those things. And what's really exciting about this is that the reason why they say it may help to, or it could help to, is because what they find is when they do research on people and animals and everything, what they find is that it doesn't help every time in every situation. So they can't say it's proven to because they don't have a large enough group of people that they can make those claims about. So what I always tell people is that this may or may not work for you, but give it a try, because if it does work for you, wouldn't that be so great, right? And then the final thing that MCTs really help with, or they may help to control blood sugar levels and support the management of blood sugar imbalance. So the biggest things that I've seen with this for me personally, and I am a healthy person that has never been diagnosed with any sort of disease or issue or whatever, but I have noticed that for me personally, when I started using it, within 2 days, my sleep was so deep that I felt dead. Like my husband would say, I've never seen you in such a deep sleep before. My sleep is more restful. I am falling so deep into my pillow and my bed. I feel like I sink down deep into the middle of my bed. Like the only way I can describe it is when I'm sleeping at night, I feel like I'm sleeping like down halfway into my mattress. I feel like I've sunk down deep into my mattress because I'm so deeply asleep. Another thing that I've noticed with it is my inflammation is not as high. So when I talk about that, whenever I eat sugar, I notice that I can feel it in my hands almost immediately within several hours. And by the next day, if I've allowed myself to, indulge in a treat or for some sort of a party or a festivity or something, I will feel the consequence of having that sugar in my hands, especially. And what I noticed about a month into using a hemp CBD product was that I didn't have that in my hands. It wasn't there, even though I had significant amount of sugar the night before. So again, these are all amazing benefits that you may or may not see with a CBD or hemp product, but it's something that I'm so excited about, especially the MCT oil that is in it, because that carrier may or could help with so many different things in your life. So I'm super excited about that. And I know there's going to be so much more that we are all going to learn about CBD and hemp as we embark on this new exciting product that so many of us are starting to use. One of the things that I want to share just in conclusion is that if you have used another product before, I obviously haven't, so I don't have anything to compare it to, but my good friend who has used 15 to 20 different kinds, my friend Jamie, I had her test just 0.25 mLs of this product that I've been loving. And she told me several hours later she had to go to sleep. It was working so well. So it's not going to put you to sleep at the wheel or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is that she is someone who knows so much about supplements and health and CBD, and she's tried 15 to 20 different types, and she can tell the difference of what a good CBD product is and one that's absorbing and one that you're getting the full effects and healing properties from. And her experience with mine was that a very, very small amount of it immediately worked for her so significantly that she was able to tell right away. And she said, that is good stuff. That is absorbing big time. Compared to other things that she's taken, that she knows she's not absorbing it as much. So that to me really got me excited because I thought, gosh, we have really got something huge here. I have nothing to compare it to, but my friends who do are noticing immediate effects when I give them just such a teeny amount, not even a half dose, you guys. So that is really exciting to me. And I hope that as you learn more about what hemp is and CBD and full spectrum and all of these different things, I hope that we can all learn more together and that this helps.